Hello. Welcome to the 18th part of the Boundless Necromancer. A special thanks to my channel members and Patreon for supporting me. And if you want to support, you can join my channel membership or Patreon for as low as $1. Thank you very much. Let's begin. In the start of the chapter, we see Jihyun is about to attack Sungyun. Sword says, no, don't avoid his attack, just head hit. Sungyun thinks, what? Why? Sword says, trust me. Just stay there. We see something start appearing around Sungyun. This is a big red color thing. I think this is working as a shield. Jihyun says, did you think you could block it with abilities like that? Jihyun easily break that thing. Sword says, now. While taking the hit, use your divinity. Sungyun get hit. Jihyun is looking very shocked. System says, using divinity, immortality. Ignoring recovery impossible and judgments of instant death. Nothing happened to Sungyun. Sword says, it wasn't to block the blood chi. It was to make him let his guard down and temporarily tie him up. Now that red thing holding Jihyun in the place. Sword says, it won't last long. Hurry and destroy that crazy deity. Sungyun thinks, because of the apostolization, the consumption of divine power is extreme. I only have it in me to use divinity 1 or 2 more times. Sungyun uses a divinity, death. An absolutely unavoidable death has been imbued into your sword. Jihyun get hit and is completely destroyed. Sword says, now. Jihyun breaks that red thing. He says, even if this is merely a fraction of the divine power I have. Did you think the limits of a body with a deity within it would be the same as a human's? Sungyun uses, time lag, dual consecutive hits. System says, skill, first mixes exclusive effect, dual consecutive hits activated. Jihyun is shocked after seeing that big attack. Jihyun get hit and says, I've never seen something like this on the 13th floor. This time he gets completely destroyed. System says, congratulations. You have completed the 15th floor of the Tower of Trials. The clearance reward of Nameless God's Protective Bracelet, S+, is being transferred into your inventory. You have obtained the clearance reward of 100,000 points. You have obtained the clearance reward of 5,000 SP. You have obtained the additional clearance reward of 5,000 SP. The additional clearance reward of Nameless God's Divine Marble S+, is being transferred into your inventory. Please move to the waiting room. Sungyun thinks it really ended. System says, you have acquired the achievement, Reincarnation. All abilities will rise by 4. You have acquired the achievement, Opponent. All abilities will rise by 4. All of the Heavenly Demonic Sword's Soul Ego skills have been deactivated. True Heavenly Blood Demonic Sword's durability has dropped by 9.4%. Someone asks Sungyun, are you okay? While this question is not for Sungyun but for someone else. We see a girl, she replies, do you think I'd be okay? Suddenly facing off against a god that used descent. You're lucky that it wasn't a complete descent, otherwise we both would have died. This girl is Sungyun's sword soul that he engraved in his sword. Sungyun asks her, you are a girl. She says, don't try to distinguish someone like me who rose to the peak of the blood demon cult by something as trivial as gender. Sungyun asks her, were you originally able to reveal yourself like this? She replies, of course not. I don't know how this happened either, but I think it was influenced because of you and your divine power with no traces of a god. Anyway, I can't maintain this self for long, so let's hurry and do business. Blood consumption. System says, True Heavenly Blood Demonic Sword, exclusive effect, blood consumption has activated. Absorbing Perspective Disciple Jihyun, raising the item rank to a rank. By absorbing Perspective Disciple Jihyun blood, engraved skill, Divinity Consumption B+, has been engraved into blood consumption's exclusive slot. She says, this is the blood consumption of my original form. The efficiency of the skill will be a level higher. Anyway, why you end up fighting with a god, you'll have to tell me. Late. Now that I've used some skills, I'm getting sleepy. Let's talk later. She returns to his sword. After that we see that Jihyun is still alive. Sungyun is shocked and says, he didn't die yet? What? But I definitely saw the trial's clear message earlier, didn't I? Jihyun is getting up, and we see a strange thing in the place of his head. Sungyun still can't believe that he is still alive. This bastard, because he wasn't in a state to do anything. Did the tower judge it as a cleared trial? I remember seeing a message that a significant amount of divine power had been paid. Just from back when the god of verification had been trying to set up a private meeting with me. And the god of battle must also have paid quite the amount of divine power just to descend. Any more must have been too much. Jihyun says, I will definitely kill you. Don't think this is the end. Sungyun thinks, one thing I learned instinctually after apostolization. The one who acquired divine power without the traces of a god receives the opportunity to aim for the stage of the gods. If so, the reason that the god of battle was so hostile towards me was because he was afraid of a new deity being born. Now things are finally making sense. The god of battle used to sin in order to kill me. Jihin says, you're just a dog of the tower. I will make you regret overlooking divinity. Sungyun thinks, and I always kill those who regard me as their enemy, that is all. Burrowing Heaven's sword has destroyed something that is difficult to destroy, raising its rank to A+. Jihin says, definitely, I will definitely rip you to shreds next time. Sungyun says, swallow. Using divinity, darkness. Swallowing the target that darkness has designated. You have absorbed the spirit of prospective disciple Jihin. Your proficiency has risen by 7.7%. Sungyun thinks, as expected, the spirit of the human used as the medium for the descent is what shows up. System says, as you have absorbed a spirit stronger than yours, authority extraction judgment will begin. Judgment success. The existence of authority in prospective disciple, Jihin spirit has been confirmed. Extracting authority from the spirit. Authority, instantaneous steps B+, has been engraved in Sungyun's soul. You can immediately move to a place within your sight. The 18th part of the Boundless Necromancer ends here. Please subscribe and like. And if you want to support me financially, you can join my channel membership for only $1. Patreon and Discord links are in the description if you want to support me. And a special thanks to all my channel members for supporting me. Thanks for watching. Hello. Welcome to the 17th part of the Boundless Necromancer. A special thanks to my channel members and Patreon for supporting me. And if you want to support, you can join my channel membership or Patreon for as low as $1. Thank you very much. Let's begin. In the start we see Jihin. He is looking very angry, he says. This time I'll really hit you. System says, time left until apostolization is released, 12 minutes and 47 seconds. Jihin creates so many spears to attack him. Sungyun thinks, are those the dozens of spears that killed me before? He activates so many skills. Skill, Indomitable will activated. Myth Battles Tested Warrior activated. All abilities have risen by 18. Special buff, No Retreat activated. All abilities have risen by an additional 18. Jihin launches his attack, and Sungyun is trying his best to dodge all the attacks. After that, Jihin appears behind him and grabs his arms. Jihin gets a message to crush him. Suddenly a big wing appeared behind him. Sungyun shout, damn Chunwil. Jihin gets attacked by so many slashes and get very injured. Sungyun's sword says, it's finally time for me to shine. Sword sees Jihin and asks, is that a deity? What kind of bastard descends on a mere trial in the tens? Why is the difficulty of the trial suddenly going to hell? Sungyun says, it's a long story, so I'll just get to the point. Please use all of the supportive abilities you have on me. Sword tells him that this isn't something that using abilities can resolve. Wait, have you apostolized? Sungyun says, hurry. This isn't the time for idle chat. His arm and leg were cut off due to a beam attack. Jihin is going crazy and attacking him. He launches a very big beam attack. Sungyun barely dodges the attack using Ashen Blood ability. Sword says, nice. I'll give you all the power that I can. Sungyun gets so many buffs, like True Heavenly Blood Demon Sword Soul Ego Skill Magic Explosion A+ activated. Your body's magic abilities have risen. Thinking Acceleration A- activated. Your thinking has been accelerated. Small Heart B+ activated. A virtual magic organ has been created to support the movement of magic. Sword's durability is dropping by 0.4% per second. The demonic sword's soul ego may be annihilated. Sungyun thinks, what the? I thought he was just good at yapping, but the quality of the buffs is quite outstanding. But facing him head-on is still too much for me. Sungyun is going in the sky. Sword says, using your head you'll be able to gain some time. Sungyun says, deity, desknet. So tell me something that can be of help in this situation right now. Hurry. Sword says, what? I need some time to think. Let's see. He starts thinking and trying many method in his head. In that time, Jihin catch up to them. He says, you're using tricks. This time I will vaporize you so you can't regenerate again. Sungyun says, I'm going insane. Sword finally thinks something and says, I got it. After anazling with my genius brain. The you right now never beat that monster. Sungyun asks him, who doesn't know this? Sword says, I just said that the you right now can't. Use the power of the gods, use divinity. All taught it is limited. When you are in apostolization state, You can use that power. I will give you the signal at the right time. For now, use your swordsmanship that grasps space and make him let his guard down. Remember, you only get one chance. Only 1 minute until apostolization is going to released. Sungyun attack him, but he dodges the attack. After dodging so many attacks, Jian starts laughing. He asks Sungyun, "Do you think such obvious swordsmanship will hit me?" Sungyun says, "White sword flashing C." This time Jian get hit and asks, "What is this?" He is trying to stop the attack. Sujiyun is shocked after seeing that he successfully stopped his attack. Jian says, "Fun." Sword says to Sungyun, "Prepare yourself. He's coming." Jian summon more spears. Sungyun thinks, "My swords are being held by space." This bastard, he immediately imitated the White Sword's 7 techniques after seeing them just once. Does he think I'll take it easily? If I offset this with White Sword fold emptiness, then I can escape. Sword says, "No. Don't avoid his attack. Just get hit." Sungyun asks him, "What? Hey, just what are you saying?" Sword says, "Trust me. Just stay there." Sungyun is about to get hit. The 17th part of the Boundless Necromancer ends here. Please subscribe and like. And if you want to support me financially, you can join my channel membership for only $1. Patreon and Discord links are in the description if you want to support me. And a special thanks to all my channel members for supporting me. Thanks for watching.